Hi, so today's video, our thoughts create our world. So I had something quite annoying happen last week, and I found myself thinking about it all the time. It just kept popping back into my mind over and over and over again. And I know better than that. I've spent quite a while learning all about the consciousness raising, and I know that what we focus in on is what we bring about in our life. But what happens is that we have a default setting that tends to go to the annoyance or the fear or the thing that is exactly what we don't want to be focused in on. So say we have a day where 10 amazing things happen and one annoying thing. Well, the mind will pick up that annoying thing and will stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. So it really comes back to us to check what's on our mind, because our thoughts are creating our world. So, and I have lived the power of seeing how our thoughts bring in what we want into our life. So this video is about this subject. So 3 points to this video. What we focus on grows. So wherever we have the attention, that we're going to be seeing more of and more of and more of, and different versions of, and all sorts of ideas stemming from that. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is, and there will be another video where we talk about imagination. This video is about the thoughts. So we don't have to go so far. We have to just capture the thoughts that life is giving us. So when we are thinking about what we want, life gives us images that match that idea we have of our best case scenario. And I'm going to encourage you to just grab those images that are coming from life naturally and that match what your whole being knows it wants and makes sense, and try to hold on to these images as often as possible. So that becomes the main thought process going on. And you will know because it will feel good. It will feel good thinking those thoughts. So you will know you're on the right track of creating what you want to be creating in your life. And the creations don't necessarily match tick for tack, but what the thoughts that feel good bring about is sometimes even better, much better than what we had in mind. So it's definitely the move in the right direction of creating with our mind, with our thoughts. So the second point of this video is sometimes it's easier to change the words than the thoughts. So here it's up to us to notice that a thought has spiraled us in that direction where it's just there, it's there, it's there. And if we want to change it, we can tell another story, tell a new story. Maybe a story going back to what's good, going back to the blessings, going back to the gratitude for what is actually good in our life. The sun is shining, we're healthy, we have love in our life, we have what we need in our life. For now, it comes back to this moment, to what feels good right now. And with those words, we can steer the thoughts back in a direction where we are flowing back in the creative, in the positive creative mode, which is where we want to go. And the third thing is, when we meditate, we become very good at catching the thoughts and then changing them if we want to, if they're thoughts we want to change. But anyway, we become very aware of our thoughts. But when we're starting off on this journey, a good way to notice the thoughts that are running the show is to check how you're feeling. And if you find that there is any tightness coming up in your body, tightness in the neck, tightness in the tummy, a feeling of, the body is kind of shutting down somewhere, you will know that the mind has taken a direction that you don't really want to go on. And with that, the quickest way to unlock that, to change that vibe, is movement. So any sort of movement, playing a bit of music, jumping around for a few minutes, going for a walk around the block or in the park if you're close to a park, anything that gets you just moving a little bit will dislodge that. And then from there, it's a gentle return to all the blessings, all the good, and then back to that vision that is coming very naturally from life and matches what we know at the deepest level of us is what we're here to create. So these are the 3 steps. The 3 steps are basically what you focus in on will grow and expand and move you in the direction you want to go. Words are sometimes an easier way to move the thoughts away from a direction you are not enjoying. And the way to catch that is to check with your body. When you're on thoughts that feel good, your entire body expands. You feel like you're in a yes life. And you know it. You just know it. It feels good. So our thoughts are very, very powerful. And it comes back to the part of us that is creating the world that we want. So good thoughts, thoughts that are moving us in the direction of what feels good, bring about wonderful things. And thoughts that are lurking in the direction of our fears, of what we don't want, of what's annoying, they tend to bring more and more problematic things. So back to the thoughts that feel good, so that we can be in a space of being open to all the good that life holds in store. So on this lovely note, I wish you a day filled with expansive thoughts, with happy thoughts, and with happy events. Have a beautiful day. Bye.